This is riotous to steal from Donkey Tail. Her name is Suzanne Murphy. She has a show on Roar Media. It's called Truth Be Known. It took about 5 minutes to figure out she is the CEO of a small company with an alleged net revenue of over $1.6 million. Here she is on an interview with WGBH Public Television Boston.
Last week, schools were canceled through the end of the year, and this week, Governor Charlie Baker appointed a committee to figure out how and when more people might start heading back to work in the age of COVID-19. Meanwhile, unemployment claims continue to rise. And a recent report by Vox found nationwide 71% of those who filed for it did not receive unemployment benefits in March. For perspective on that, I turned once again to Suzanne Murphy, Chief Executive Officer at Unemployment Tax Control Associates, Inc.
I wasn't surprised. I mean, obviously, I'm more into the weeds with this because it is my industry, been in the industry for 30 years.
Here she is on Roar Media, not exactly transparent about her real life occupation. Yes, CIA level production values for its opening.
You are live.
Good evening. Public service announcement coming to you from Truth Be Known. I'm Suzanne Murphy, and I have some information for you tonight. Before I start that, I'm going to say season's greetings, Merry Medicare for all, and hashtag force the vote. Just have to slide that in there. Okay, so I am looking to give you some information. Those who are interested, I know there was some interest raised earlier in the day and throughout the week last week about unemployment compensation. We had a good conversation about that in my political group called Truth Bomb Activists. So I'm going to go about explaining to you what was passed.
Now, for those needing it spoon-fed, I uncovered a Joy Choden and Mitchell Helt tied to the hip of all those other names that I'm tired of spoon-feeding. An article in a PR Week completely attacked Choden, who was basically involved with the Roar Media, with Helt, Snork. The scam is to portray all these people as random, anonymous, or not anonymous. She does say her name is Suzanne Murphy, and that's how I figured this out. They want to portray citizen journalists, regular guy people like this woman. But to repeat, in about 5 minutes, I figured out that she's the CEO of a very successful company, which lands her interviews on the famous Boston public TV station. I'll put up the screenshots to the PR Week article. You can read it at your own pace. Choden basically said that this was astroturfing, and that hopefully someday it will be a bit more authentic, to paraphrase. This has been yet another scoop for Tokyo Shemp News Network to be added to the batch.